Hey guys, it's Aaron and welcome back to the House of Aaron. Welcome back to the house where we talk news, celebrities, and hot topics. I'm excited to be with you guys on this Sunday night. You guys, we have to talk all things housewives. First things first, Miss Latoya Ali is officially replacing Tanya Sam. Then we're going to go up north and talk about the Potomac housewives, where Ashley is helping Monique assassinate Candiace's character. And then over there in the West Coast, there is a mini feud brewing because apparently Kyle Richards and her sister Kathy Hilton are having a clash of the egos. Okay, we're gonna get into it all. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already, and let's get straight into the video. All right, y'all, so first things first, let's get into this Atlanta tea. Latoya Ali officially is replacing Miss Tanya Sam, and you know, TMZ is now confirming the news that Tanya has quit the show after us at you know, the House of Aaron, along with the house guests, okay, shout out to the house guests, have already talked about this information. We already broke that news that Tanya Sam was going to be leaving the show, because about 3 weeks ago I titled a video and it said, did Tanya Sam quit RHOA over Kenya Moore and the Bachelorette scandal? All right. And then a couple of days after that, I titled a video that said, RHOA season 13 trailer reaction, Kenya Moore runs Tanya off the show. And then a couple of videos after that, I told you guys that Tanya liked my comment that said, Tanya, did you quit the show? And Tanya just double tapped it, all right? Basically confirming to us that she is gone, right? And so now we have Miss Latoya Ali officially replacing Tanya as a new friend of the show. But before we get into Miss Latoya, we gotta talk about what led to Tanya's demise on RHOA. Well, it's pretty simple. It's two major events. The first being the Cookie Lady scandal. Okay, when Kenya Moore caught herself trying to destroy Tanya Sam's relationship with her fiance, Paul Judge, and bring on the Cookie Lady. And the Cookie Lady really tried to conjure up this basically no having ass storyline about you know, Paul trying to talk to her at some bar. And it was really no basis to her claims, okay? She had no evidence, okay? It's not like they had sex. I don't think they exchanged numbers. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm forgetting the situation. It was a whole year ago when this stuff aired. So remind me of the details of the situation. But all in all, the ladies definitely tried to destroy Tanya's relationship. And Paul wasn't having it, hence why Paul this year decided not to film at all for Real Housewives season 13 because he was just sick of the BS, okay? He said, y'all really gonna try to come on here, ruin my whole engagement that I got going on, ruin my whole reputation, and try to make it seem like I'm cheating on my girl Tanya? Oh, hell no, okay? And so Paul said, I'm done with the Real Housewives. And now finally, Tanya is done because we see now that Kenya is putting a megaphone to the rumors that she was having a three-way situation with Bolo the stripper and her BFF, Miss Portia Williams. And so now we know that Latoya Ali is going to be filling in Tanya's shoes because, y'all, guess what? A couple of days ago, Miss Latoya Ali gave us a little behind the scenes look at her confessional look for season 13. So check this screenshot out. Miss Latoya looks beautiful as always. And you know what? Tanya was one of my favorites. And I kind of feel like she should have stuck it out and she should have really played their game. All right. Because if I was Tanya, I would have went the hell in on Kenya's relationship or lack thereof. But I digress. But you know what? Reality television and RHOA is not for the faint of heart. And so Tanya just couldn't handle it, right? But I am excited to see what Latoya brings to the show because I know Latoya is going to bring it. And whatever they throw at her way, she's going to take it, flip it, and throw it back at your ass, okay? So I can't be too sad about the situation. So let me know how you guys feel about Tanya leaving the show and Miss Latoya Ali filling in. Let's get into Real Housewives of Potomac star Miss Ashley Darby. On tonight's episode, Ashley's going to be getting on my nerves, okay? Because we all know by now that Ashley helped Monique assassinate Candiace's character by basically writing a character witness on Candiace, saying that Candiace tried to assault her with a butter knife in Candiace's own home. In this situation, I'm going to have to side with Giselle, Robin, and Miss Wendy, okay? Dr. Wendy, to you, sweetie. Because I just don't agree with Ashley's whole sentiment. And it's pretty clear that Ashley is doing this for revenge, okay? She doesn't like Candiace. She never liked Candiace. And even now, in, I guess, the time period where they were filming this, it seemed like Candiace and Ashley were trying to get into a better place, right? They were trying to work out their differences. But now, with her writing this character witness on Candiace, it don't seem like they're ever going to get into a good place. So I don't know how Ashley thought that that was a good idea. I just didn't understand that. Like, stay out of their business, Ashley. You weren't even at the fight. You went to the restroom because you couldn't hold your piss. I do believe that Ashley should be worried about her husband instead of worrying about Candiace's character, all right? And she allegedly assaulting you or trying to assault you with a butter knife. Why aren't you worried about Michael's character and where his penis is been or where it's going? Because it ain't at the house with you, okay? We know that Michael likes men, which there's nothing wrong with being gay or bisexual or fluid or open, however you want to describe it. Nothing wrong with it. However, there is something wrong with assaulting other men, touching up and filling up on their booties without their consent, okay? Michael deserves some discipline for what he did to Candy, period. And I'm also disappointed in Bravo and how they tried to fire Katie Ross because they wanted to hide the footages of Michael assaulting that crew member. Now, I definitely respect, them trying to protect the identity of the crew member. And so I understand not showing the footages because of that. But at the end of the day, Bravo, you're looking like a liar, okay? You look like you lied because all you guys had to do, I look like Trump doing my hand like this. Like, he's always like doing this. But all Bravo had to do, okay, was put up a little, title in the screen and say, yes, there is footage of Michael assaulting this crew member, but we're not going to show it out of respect for our employee or for our contractor or what have you. And so I just feel like the whole situation is stupid. Ashley, worry about that cheating ass husband of yours instead of what Candiace and Monique got going on, okay? So let me know how you guys feel about that in the comments down below. Last but not least, before we get on out of here, I want to talk about Miss Kathy Hilton and Kyle Richards on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, right? Because apparently, according to, where did I get this information from? I got this information from realityblurb.com. And so according to them, it looks like they are having a clash of their egos, right? And so Kyle and Kathy really aren't seeing eye to eye. And Kyle is really scared and really nervous. She's clutching her pearls at this very moment because she does not want Kathy to come onto the show and show her up, all right? Because Kyle has been sitting on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, kind of sitting pretty, right? And I guess after Lisa Vanderpump left, I guess we can dub Kyle Richards as the queen of the show. And she kind of slick is. I feel like everybody kind of bows down to Kyle. Everybody, falls into line. We do see Dorit from time to time try to go one-on-one with Kyle, but Dorit always ends up giving in and, becoming her best friend 2 days later, all right? And now that Teddy is out the group, I feel like that's going to bring Dorit and Kyle a lot closer together. But with that being said, I'm ready for Kathy to shift Kyle's crown just a little bit. Just shift her wig a little bit because she's been sitting pretty and it's just not fair. Everybody gets ganged up on this show and Kyle just sits there like Shawnee O'Neal. She puts gas on a fire, hides her hands, and then wants to act like the victim and say that everybody is being fake and that she is apparently the only real one on the show when we know that that is not true. And so I'm ready for Miss Kathy to get into her shit. So according to Reality Blurb, sources are coming out close to production and they're saying that Kyle and her sister Kathy are already butting heads while filming for the series. They say apparently Kathy has her eye on becoming a full-time housewife and Kyle is not particularly happy about it. They say that Kyle has gotten used to her status as the queen bee figure on the cast. And Kathy has a big personality and Kyle is petrified that she'll try to steal her thunder. They also go on to say that Kyle is scared that Paris and Nikki are going to make multiple appearances on the show, thus, thrusting Kathy more into the spotlight. And then it says that Kyle is also calling on her sister, Kim, who used to be a former housewife on the show. Kyle wants Kim to be on the show now to kind of have her back against Kathy. So it's going to be really interesting. I'm kind of interested to see how everything is going to turn out. I'm kind of ready for Kyle to be knocked off her high horse like Humpty Dumpty. Okay, bitch? Because I'm just not here for her. I'm not here for her. I'm going to need Kathy to team up with Sutton Strack and Miss Garcelle Bouvet to kind of get into Kyle's shit. And then I also want them to get into Lisa Rinna shit too, because Lisa Rinna deserves some discipline for what she also did to Candy last season. Putting the spotlight and putting everything on Denise Richards when her home situation ain't pretty, right? And so we need to talk about what's going on with Mr. Harry Hamlin, because Kim Richards was onto something. Remember when Kim was like, can we talk about your husband? And then also, Lisa, we also need to figure out what's going on with your daughter, Amelia. She is out here fondling with this man, this 37-year-old Mr. Scott Disick, with his 3 kids and his ex-girl, Miss Kourtney Kardashian. Are you sure that you want to be focused on all these other people this season instead of focusing on getting your family life together? Because right now, it's looking like a whole hot-ass mess. So I'm going to wrap it up right here. I'll be back with an all-new video tomorrow. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. And I will see you guys a little bit later. Love you, and don't forget to create a great day. Bye.